Welcome to the House of Kindness, where every collection begins with a dream. Every stitch tells a story, and luxury is more than fashion, it's a way of life. This is when the world finally called my name. People often see the runway, but they rarely see the invitation that changed everything. After months of dreaming, months of sketching, months of sleepless nights, months of wondering if anyone outside my city would ever notice, one ordinary morning, my life changed forever. The doorbell rang, nothing unusual, just another package, or so I thought. A sharply dressed courier stood at my door, holding an elegant cream and gold envelope, the kind of envelope that whispers, something extraordinary is inside. The moment I saw it, my heart skipped. I smiled politely, closed the door, and just stared at it for a second because somehow I already knew. This wasn't ordinary mail, this was destiny. My hands actually trembled. Have you ever been so nervous opening an envelope that suddenly it weighs 5 pounds? That was me. I carefully opened the seal, folded back the paper, read the first line, then stopped breathing. House of Kindness is invited to Paris. Paris Fashion Week. Wait, Paris? The Paris? The city where fashion legends are born. I read it again, then a third time, because surely my eyes had made a typo. I screamed, I laughed, I danced around the room. If anyone had looked through my window, they probably would have called somebody, but honestly, I would have understood. Dreams do strange things to people. No celebration lasts long in fashion because after excitement comes the work. I called my team, emergency meeting. Everyone rushed in. They thought something terrible had happened. Technically, it had. We suddenly had to prepare for an international couture collection. No pressure, just Paris. Every sketchbook came out, hundreds of drawings, ideas, dreams, designs that lived inside my imaginations for years. We spread out everything across the studio floor. Nothing was too small. Nothing escaped attention. Every sleeve, every neckline, every stitch, every silhouette. If Paris was going to remember House of Kindness, we had to remember every detail. Then came my favorite part, fabric heaven, silk, velvet, organza, tulle, lace, sequins, hand embroidery. Every fabric had to earn its place because couture isn't just clothing, it's architecture made from fabric. I touched every textile, closed my eyes, and imagined it flowing down the runway beneath Paris light. Soon, finished gowns surrounded us, one masterpiece after another, each dress carefully steamed, wrapped, protected, placed into couture garment bag. Every zipper close felt like another promise. Each suitcase carried more than clothing. It carried years of faith. Then, the studio became quiet. For a moment, I stood alone, looking around the place where everything began. The empty sketch tables, the sewing machines, the mannequins, the walls that had witnessed every doubt, every breakthrough, every prayer. I smiled, locked the door, not because the journey was ending, because it was finally beginning. Outside, a luxury car waited. The chauffeur opened the door. For years, I had imagined this moment, walking towards the car not as someone hoping to be noticed, but as a designer invited onto one of the fashion greatest stages. That walk felt different. Confidence looked different when it's earned. Airport had never looked so beautiful. Cream trench, cashmere knit, designer luggage, coffee in one hand, passport in another. Luxury isn't about showing off, it's about becoming comfortable in the life you once prayed for. Every step towards the aircraft felt surreal. Walking up these stairs, I wasn't just boarding a plane, I was boarding the next chapter of my life. One last look behind me, one deep breath, then I stepped inside. As the plane climbed into the clouds, I finally relaxed. A glass of wine, soft music, the quiet hum of the engines. For the first time in months, there were no sketches to finish, no fitting to supervise, just gratitude. Some dreams begin with applause. Mine began with silence above the clouds. The captain announced, "Welcome to Paris." My heart answered first. Looking out the window, I smiled because I wasn't arriving as a tourist, I was arriving as a designer. Luxury greeted me at every step: bell attendants, marble floor, crystal chandelier, fresh flowers. Even my luggage seemed excited. Stepping into my suite, I walked straight to the balcony. Paris woke before I did. Fresh coffee, morning light, a flowing couture gown catching the breeze. The city stretched endlessly below. People dream of seeing Paris. I dreamed of dressing it. Fashion never sleeps here. Walking past cafe, crossing elegant street, shopping luxury boutique, reading Vogue over coffee. Every corner felt like a runway. In Paris, even buying coffee looks editorial. Louvre, Seine, the Eiffel Tower, every landmark reminded me that beauty lasts forever. Fashion fades, style evolves, but artistry always survives. Then came the editorial shoot, the gown, the train, the wind, black and gold flowing across Paris like living artwork. For a moment, time stopped. Not because of me, because House of Kindness had finally become everything I imagined. Then the real work started. Models arrived, the hair artists, makeup artists, stylists, steamers, photographers. Garment rack filled every corner. The backstage energy was beautifully chaotic. Coffee disappeared faster than fabric. Safety pins become priceless. Everyone was moving. Everyone believed. Every model became part of the dream, adjusting hems, straightening trends, perfecting silhouettes. One final look, one final zipper, one final breath. No one spoke much because greatness usually arrives quietly. Then I put on the dress. Not just another gown, the masterpiece. Rich black golden embroidery, a sculptural silhouette, a dramatic trend that seemed to carry years of determination behind it. This wasn't just fashion, this was my signature. Lights down, music up. Then the first step. Wow. Every click of the heels echoed years of sacrifice. Every model carried more than couture. They carried the House of Kindness story. The audience watched in silence, the kind of silence every designer hopes for, because silence means they are captivated. The finale arrived. The audience stood. Applause filled the room, then louder and louder. Walking hand in hand with my models, I realized this moment didn't belong to me alone. It belonged to every late night, every setback, every person who believed before the word did. Then the cameras came, TV interviews, fashion editors, magazine photographers, questions, flashlights, microphones. One reporter asked, "How does it feel?" I smiled, like I'm just getting started. The next morning, there it was, House of Kindness, across magazine covers. The same dream that once lived quietly inside a sketchbook was now inspiring people around the world. That evening, Paris celebrated. A timeless black velvet gown, diamond jewelry sparkling beneath crystal chandelier, champagne glass raised, laughter filling the rooms, friends, editors, designers, a celebration not only of fashion, but of faith rewarded. Eventually, I came home. Same day, same headquarters, same doors, but not the same woman. I walked back into House of Kindness wearing a simple cream knit dress and a camel coat. No cameras, no runway, just a quiet smile. Because success doesn't change where you started, it changes how you see it. House of Kindness was no longer just a dream whispered in an empty studio. It had become an international fashion house. And as I opened those familiar doors, I smiled to myself. Paris wasn't the destination, it was only the beginning. Welcome home. Welcome to the House of Kindness. The story continues.